Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current posts, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh market watch cardboard addiction, endless eternal addiction, guys. You already know Jay, your boy Jay from Fresh Off the Press community here with you guys. Welcome in. There's going to be a little bit of a longer intro today. Disclaimer, all right? You know, those that are not interested in giveaways and, talking about the previous live stream and, other things, you could skip, right to the content per se. But, I believe it's important. I have the camera set up, and the reason why I hadn't, before this video, the live stream inspired me, you know what, let's just try and be out there and put the camera on. But it's just the background sometimes. You know how it is. We're humans. Things get messy, things of that nature. Y'all can relate. So I just prefer it is easier to hop on and just record the video, not having to worry about the visuals, things of that nature. But I also understand that you guys can relate. If I'm looking at you guys, or if I'm like, oh, look at this card. Look, beautiful. Secret rare harpies, feathered luster, this, that, and the other. Then, that also adds an additional element, to my video. So I want to continue to work on that. Big changes, big things coming for the channel. And this is the first one. I don't promise every single video moving forward might be that way, but most likely most will with the camera. Now, live stream inspired me, man. You guys, it was great. Last night, we were on for two plus hours. It was just so fun. We had a blast. It was supposed to be a market watch live stream, so I apologize to you guys that were there and to you guys here now watching the video. We had some tech difficulties, things of that nature. It's just the first time, so I really didn't know what to expect or how to really do it. So I just clicked the button. We went through it. I showed off, most of my penny stonks binders, because I'm a penny stonker. That's something that I came up in the live stream yesterday, and it was a blast, man. We had fun, just the back and forth, the questions. If you want, you could check that out, man. You could definitely make sure you guys check that out. I don't see it here. What is it? Live? You click on live. Yeah, right here, guys. Wow, 280 views already. Wow, that's insane, guys. You guys are amazing. Look at me right there, your boy Jay. What was I showing off? Where am I? Man, there we go. OT Toon Kingdom. Ooh, that was fun. That was fun, guys. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you visit the channel, click live, and you can definitely check out the live stream, guys. But make sure to smash that subscribe button. Look at that. Hey, and if you see that I'm looking like right, left, center, I run with triple setup monitors, guys, 3. So, that's just the most efficient way for me to do things, in my opinion. So, yeah, I have 3 monitors. One day I'll probably flip the camera over and just show that up, because I want to give back to the community. I'm coming with big things like TCG player, store guide, how to set that up. Maybe if you want to become a Yugi tuber, how you guys should do that, because there's so much hidden talent in the Yugi verse. I love to say it that way, in the Yugi verse. So many people with skills, skill sets, talents hidden away. Just like me, two months ago, I wasn't here, guys, and now I am. So it's amazing. And I believe there's so many of you guys that can also do that. So I want to make sure to give back. But that's later on down the line. Today is all about the ban list. We're going to get that to that very soon. But beforehand, again, guys, click the notification bell to keep up with our latest and greatest fresh off the press videos, and press the like button. You can like this video so that more people, it helps the algorithm to find more people like you guys, amazing people that will also join our amazing Yu-Gi-Oh community. Guys, you're the MVPs. Just to support, the likes, the comments, it's mind-boggling. I can't get enough of that. And also remember that this content is not any official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. As we said, giveaway coming. Look at that. We're currently at 536 subs. We're halfway. It's a blessing. Thank you guys so much. But let your friends know. Let your cousins, your mom, your dad. Well, I don't know if they're gonna watch it. You know what I mean? But let everyone know so that we can get to that 1K sub. We're gonna make another live stream at 1K. We're gonna make sure to give 5 winners, 5 $10 gift cards. So look at it here, guys. If you had that $10 card in your cart by then, and Jay's gonna cover you for free, 5 lucky winners on that live stream. We'll make sure to choose those, so stay tuned. Of course, we're just halfway. It'll be a bit, but we're on track, guys, and the growth and everything with the channel is all thanks to you guys. So I really appreciate, if you appreciate your boy Jay putting on the cam, putting himself out there now, not worried about the background. Stop being lazy, and set everything up. Make sure you like the video, comment down below, and I would really appreciate it. Discord link in the description down below. You just a click away, you join us here. Warm community, great channels here, great information. So you know, don't miss out on that. Just a click away. Same with the Twitters. If you have Twitter, you know, look, we're going to discuss this post here later in the video, and it came from Twitter. So make sure that you follow us over here if you have Twitter as well. And also live stream. We're planning another one for Saturday. It might be a little bit later. I'm around 8:30 p.m. EST Eastern time, because I saw that that's when we had the most concurrent viewers. I understand that some people, you know, are from Europe, Australia, all over the world, and it's hard for you guys. So if you can't make it, I'd certainly understand. But for now, it's gonna be at 8:30 on Saturday, and I'm gonna make sure to have everything set up so that, you know, we can actually have a market watch live stream instead of just a live Q&A session. But that was fun. That was fun yesterday. Show me the cards after 5 minutes, Jay. Can you please show me the cards, please? Well, before we get to the cards, the Forbidden and Limited list came out effective from February 13, 2023. My channel didn't exist back then. Wow. And that's not that long ago. It's just amazing. It's mind-boggling, guys. But you know what I noticed here on the channel too, and on the live stream, people were like, I'm new to Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, and things of that nature. And that's what some of us Yu-Gi tubers, you know, have to stop thinking that everyone that watches our videos, they're seasoned vets and, you know, they know they're experts at Yu-Gi-Oh. No, some people are new. So that's why I like to take my time and make sure that I cover everything, you know, with my videos. So again, there's a Forbidden and Limited list. You know, these are cards that are forbidden and cannot be used in your main deck, extra deck, or side deck. You can only have one copy maximum of a limited card in your main deck, extra deck, and side deck combined. And you can only have 2 copies maximum of a semi-limited card in your main deck, extra deck, and side deck combined. So the next update after this will be in a few months. That sucks. Beforehand, they give like an estimated date, but you know, now a few months. Come on, Konami, give us more than that. You know, and it says when it was actually updated and then effective from date. So again, every time I talk about a ban list, I'm not gonna go through this, but in my first one, yeah, of course, I definitely want to make sure to cover, you know, those bases per se, and just if someone's new, they can get educated on that as well. But yeah, Scythe. Let me just see here. Of course, Artifact. Artifacts are so great. They're so good. Scythe was broken. It locks people out and away from the extra deck. Definitely a card that was overpowered in my opinion, and it's just too much. You know what I mean? And it got banned. Promptly banned. But don't forget, guys, there's a lot of great other artifact cards, starting with Lancia, you know, and then obviously Sanctum right now not being played at $1 secret like we went over, guys. That's a pickup. They have their link as well, so there might be great penny stonks here. I have RO9 of this. I just love the secret rare upgrade. And it's a quick play. So artifacts cycle in and out throughout the different meta cycles, so you definitely want to make sure that you keep that in mind. Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds, again, we're just going over these because I wasn't able to do it. My channel didn't exist, so very briefly, just going over the previous ban list. So Stormwinds, okay, got banned. You know, Flow can't use these. Bad for Flow, right? But don't sleep. Don't forget on the other barrier statues. Just like this one was broken, there's other ones. You know, the dark one, I believe, might be used down the line with dark support coming out soon. The fire one, maybe Infernobles, maybe. No, I'm just saying, or Salomon Great, or whatever. It's just, and then you have the light, the earth, the water. You have one for every major attribute. So keep that in mind, guys. These might be penny stonks. They're cheap, under quarter. They're like quarters everywhere. The water one is so good as well. Look at these, and they got reprinted as rares instead of those old commons. So I would be picking up these rares. I need to. I haven't as of late, so I'm slacking. I'm gonna get, you know, these 4 right here. Maybe RO9 those and forget about them, because barrier statues don't play around, as you can see clearly. Limited forbidden in the previous ban list, guys. So also Tielemans, Sprite Elf got banned. You know, you get Kalos got banned. So Tier and Sprites were hit, you know, but Tier was hit way harder. Sprites, it was just with Elf. And then you had the Guido, Kelbeck, and all that engine with Tier just broken. Havness, Merly, these guys limited. Sheeran, just hurt, guys, hurt. Limited to 1, all of those copies. Wow. Then you have Ancient Fairy Dragon, used to be forbidden, now limited at 1. So yeah, just such a great card, guys. Ancient Fairy Dragon. You have the Ghost, the OT. I personally own the secret, just one. It looks clean mint. I don't want to get rid of this copy. And then you have the Ultras from Legendary Collection Kaiba, and the 5D set. And then you have the common as well from the 5D set, the Ultras here. And then you have the rares from Maze of Memories. Guys, don't forget about this card. Right now, oversupply to the market. Yes, you guys are right, but it doesn't have that many like budget accessible copies you would think. These have gone down now because you have a rare reprint, but you know, for the long term, who knows when they're gonna reprint this. So definitely make sure to keep that card in mind. Then, you know, Pot of Desires is one that I wanted to touch. It wasn't affected with the previous ban list, but I just want to make a small prediction. Disclaimer, no one knows. It's a gamble. I'm just feeling like saying this might happen because I think it might, but who knows, right? But Pot of Desires is not bad to play that hand and be like, what if it gets unbanned to, I mean, it's semi limited now. What if it becomes no longer on the list here and it comes down here like Resort did, for example? Great. You know, that means you need 3 copies, right? And right now, where's Desires? Where are you? Oh man, it's not here. It is. So Desires is here. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Rares, we went over this card recently, mentioned the ultimate rare as well as 65s. This is an easy triple digit $100 card. We discussed this on the previous live stream yesterday, so check that out. But yeah, here again, these are not bad as well, around 5s. This is an easy $10 card if it goes back up to 3. The spike, this will be 30, above, way above 30, probably even 40s or 50s. So if you were thinking about Pot of Desires, don't forget about it, please. Like, just make the necessary move. If you have 2, get your 3rd one. Have the ones you need. And you know, you don't want to be the guy that when you see a Pot of Desires down here that you're like rushing to the market and paying over hyped and spiked up prices. So keep Desires in mind, guys. And again, let's discuss these here real quick. Resort, no one cares about that. Yada, old school card, you know, it's not going to be relevant. Servant of Endymion, who cares about that unless you play the deck, obviously. But I just wanted to touch on Destrudo, Just Synchron, O-Lion, and True King Litho Sagum. Used to be limited, all of these, and they're no longer on the list, so that was important for the ban list. This Dino support is coming down the line. I'm not saying that you use this specific card in those decks, but guys, it doesn't hurt. Only 3 printings are rare, super from Megaton and original print. Guys, get your copies. Just please at least get 1 to play. Or I don't know if you would need more than 1, but just get a play set, please. Now at $1, $2 billies, you don't want to be paying 5 or 10s for these down the line. And then Jet Synchron, wow, as synchros are getting support soon, get your copies now. Don't let these commons, you know, become up there ridiculous in price. Look at that. Used to be $1 super, went all the way up to 4 to 5 billies. Wow, look at that, guys, right here. Quickly goes up to 6 billies at 19 copies 01. Then after that, it just keeps running on up. Only 18 listings. Hey, if you need the card, if you plan on playing Synchros Machine Tuner level 1, you need this card, guys. You need it. Look at that. It's right here. No longer on the list at 3. And it was at 1. Get your copies now. There's budget options with commons, but these are not the easiest commons to get. So at 2 quarters, I personally need to get this card. So I'm gonna set it here, you know, to the side. And that's why I love making, you know, these market watches, because, you know, it helps me to stay on top of, you know, my own game and like things that I need to invest to. Because that's the whole point. Like I mentioned in the live stream yesterday, I do these videos so that I can stay informed, but also to put it out there what I'm doing, you know, and that's what really matters to me at the end of the day. Then you have O-Lion as well. You have O-Lion here at 41 cents. Only 2 quarters gets you this card. You have a rare and then an ultra. So again, guys, don't sleep on these cards. Don't do it. You know, it's unlimited now. Just get your copies. Look at that. Ultra rare. Wow. It's under 2 quarters. Too good. It's just too good. It is. It is, honestly. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys get your copies. Make sure you guys get your copies sooner rather than later. Get those copies. They're too good. You never know. You know, Tuner Machine level 2. What do you think is going to happen when, you know, synchros become a thing down the line when they get better support? So yeah, then you have Destrudo, super rare Destrudo, around 12 billies. That's already up there, but all their copies are like 2 to 3 billies. The commons, you know, they're cheaper, at around, let's see, let's clean this up, janitor style, $1.50. But you see the clear uptrend. So if you need Destrudo, make sure you get it. You get it, even if it's commons, because when those synchros come out, not to say that they're gonna necessarily, you know, be using Destrudo 100%, but You need him. So again, today's video is going to be separated in 3 main parts. The first one was just discussing the previous ban list because my channel didn't existed. And we're going to talk about 250th YCS implications for the upcoming ban list, in my opinion, which comes next. And then the last part is analyzing the OCG ban list and see how things from over there can transfer over to the TCG. Man, what a great video, right? Guys, like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already. What are you waiting for? You know, click that notification bell to stay tuned for videos like these. You know, just such great information in my opinion. So look at that, the triple YCS weekend is over. These decks dominated the 250th YCS. Obviously Kashtira's, you know, Naturia Runic, and you had, you know, Runic Kashtira, Flow, as you can see here, Rika's, you know, and Tearlaments came back per se, and yeah, Code Talker Math Mech. Wow. Yeah, so I'm gonna just discuss a couple of these cards that I believe that might be impacted from, you know, that did very well in this event, and hopefully we get the ban list this month. You know, who knows, it might be around the corner, but hopefully, you know, we get a meta shift and things to change. But then after that is Nat season, so we'll see what happens. But obviously Runic stole the show. They're getting support with a new fusion monster, so stay tuned for that down the line. So I don't think Konami's gonna come in and be like, oh, you know, it got to the finals, let's ban Runic. No. I think they might maybe touch some of these, maybe Fountain, as we're gonna see that what happened in the OCG. Now they might hamper it like a tiny bit, but I don't think they're gonna be like what they did to Tearlaments, where, you know, they just smashed that deck, you know, unfortunately. But yeah. Runics, I think they're safe for now. More support coming down the line, and Konami wants to sell that support, so I don't think they're gonna really touch these. And if they do, you know, it won't be too much. The deck should continue to be playable at the very least as an engine. And same with Naturia cards. You know, Nat Beast has always been broken. I don't think it's been on the ban list, and if it did, it was a long time ago. Same with Barkion. All these boss monsters are broken, most of them, and they stuck around forever. So, you know, if they do hit the engine, it might be one of the smaller monsters, in my opinion, like a Sunflower, or Mole Cricket, or the other dude, you know, maybe like that, maybe down to 2 or down to 1 or things like that. But, you know, we'll definitely have to wait and see. But I mean, this is just an engine. It's not like a full-blown deck strategy, so we'll see what Konami decides to do. Then you have Kurikara Divine Carnate as well. Stole the show at the YCS. Can't believe this card used to be, wow, a $7 to $8 card. At the end of last year, when you were having New Year's, Christmas, you were happy, having a good time, this card was $8. Now it's 35 biddies, quickly goes up to 40. The thing is, it's just 2 printings, guys. Just 2 printings. The Starlight Rare, and then you have, you know, this Secret Rare. Quickly goes up to 40. Wow. Level 1 Fairy, broken, great effect. And yeah, it's definitely value. And then, of course, Baronne de Fleur. Again, I don't think any of these cards are going to get hit per se on the ban list. You never know, right? But just too good. Boss Monster, Omni Negate. So I think it's still safe for now. Just got recently reprinted. So if we do have a ban list soon, I don't think this is touched. But if it would ever be touched, probably just down to 1. But most people just play 1 anyway. So that shouldn't really be that impactful. And then obviously you have Nightmare Corruptor Ibli, guys, from Flames of Destruction. This thing is so old. It only has 2 printings, as we're going to check there. Things are starting to curve down now, you know, after being a $35, $36 first ed copy. Here we see that it's a $22 card now, so it's down a bit. It's down heavily. Only 23 listings though. Still broken if you give it to your opponent. So keep that in mind. You also have the Ultras, the Ultra Spike, all the way to 20 billies. Wow. And now down essentially 50% with the 40 wall. Yikes. So yeah, 63 listings. The supply is coming back into the market. And yeah, I still believe it's a great card. So one to definitely keep in mind. It might get hit though. You know, that's why I'm putting it here. Ibli's just too broken. And I think Salomon Greats might actually get, as we're going to discuss later on, support. And I don't know if they can bring this out, but it is a Cyber. So you know what I mean? It's just a card that's too good. So yeah, hey, it might get banned. It might. So keep your mind, you know, your minds on that one. So new OCG ban list, guys. This is the 3rd and final part of the video. You know what I mean? We're gonna want to discuss that. Look, Elf got banned over there, limited. You have Glow Bulb when it used to be banned. Lubellion and Blue are limited to 1, alongside some tier cards and the Bestials. and skill drain limited to 1. Yikes, yikes, yikes. So, we're gonna definitely discuss those guys. So let's get into it. We're gonna just discuss the 3 main sets that have most of these cards. Again, we see here, I don't think a Rise Heart would get hit, and if it would, probably down to 2 or 1. But some people were already running one before, so they might go for the field spell a little bit, just take away consistency one way or another. So gold prides are getting support, not bad to pick these up. But yeah, maybe this gets it, or the field spell. Rise Heart may be down to 1, or maybe Fenrir himself, you know what I mean? So we'll have to wait and see how Konami makes that decision to actually go about the ban list. No way to know 100% for sure, but I believe something's gonna be hit. Something, guys, something has to be tapped in the ban list, because if not, why did the ban list come out, right? You know what I mean? So they need to go for the deck that is most prevalent, but at the same time, Nats is around the corner, so they have that dilemma where, like, we can't go hard, we want to tap these decks, but we can't overdo it, things of that nature. Same with Labyrinth, I don't think they'll get hit per se, but there might be a card or 2 in the deck. Just to, again, I think this ban list that is coming out is going to be to hamper things down, just to hamper them down a little bit. If something's too broken, let me just take a piece away from it here, or a piece of the puzzle from over there, just to hamper it down, because we're heading into that season, you know what I mean? And they're not going to want to take big swings right before such a, the biggest event of the year. So who knows, right? Who knows? You never know with Konami. But Lubellion was put down to 1 here, as you can see. Wow. I mean, it is a $63 card. Me, I'd be taking profits right now, man. I'm not waiting for this to get reprinted either in the tin, as I think it would, but I'm not too sure. But even if it doesn't make the tins, if it gets hit to 1, then that price is gonna at least 50%, and you don't want to be caught holding that bag, you know what I mean? So definitely something to keep in mind. Cartesia, I don't think it gets hit either. And Sprite Elf already got hit, you know what I mean? So sprites are a little bit hampered down. So unless they touch blue, like they did in the OCG, where they put it down to 2 or to 1, I think sprites should be fine heading into Nats. But Fenrir is just so broken. Wow, it's a $26 ultra rare. I think the last time we saw these, they were 35s, guys. I think I made the video like what cards like to get rid of and to sell. I think I mentioned Fenrir. Because look at that, $7. Everyone has these cards already. Don't wait until they get reprinted. You don't want to be the guy caught with these bags, unless you're playing the deck. That's different. But if you have extras, those should have been a long time ago. They should have been out of your binder per se. Then you have Bestials as well. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I was talking about this card at $5, but really $6. Now it's 4 billies. I'm telling you, I told you guys in that video, I'm selling. I told you clearly, I'm selling these cards. Not to say that they still can't go up, like if more support comes down the line and things of that nature, but these could be reprinted anytime. Plus, they're super rares. The supply is back in the market, and they've fallen out of favor. So I told you guys, and look at that. It's nice to see those things pan out. And then tier elements as well. I mean, they came back in the YCS with a couple of decks here and there, but not too prevalent, because they're just too hit. I mean, Konami released a couple of cards that may be, but the deck archetype is just too broken, guys. So I don't see Konami actually playing around with that. But you just never know. You never know. You never truly know. Then you have Power of the Elements, like we said. We have tier element cards, sprite cards, things of that nature. They're all going down. They're all dumping. And people are fearing, the ban list. Like, they're getting rid of their extras. And blue, look at that. Just won the London YCS, 250th YCS over there at London. And look, it's not like you saw a spike to 40 billies or to 50. No. It's actually stabilizing at 30. So you never know, man. If it follows what the OCG did at 1, yikes, that would really, hamper down sprites. It would, guys. So definitely something to keep in mind as well as with tier elements, guys. Then, you have Glow Up Bulb. As we see, it got unbanned from banned to 1 to limited. So, that's why you see those price spikes per se. You have the OT. I would hold on to these. I would be buying these just in case in the TCG it gets unbanned as well. And then you have obviously the secret and the ultra. So you got 5 printings here. I would just gain access to the card. just in case it does get unbanned, but it's just so broken over here in the TCG. So I really doubt that they're gonna unban this, but if the OCG is any indicator, it might just surprise people. Also, skill drain in the OCG down to 1, who knows, man. I mean, Konami might tap it, bring it back down to 2, but right now I don't think it's that prevalent of a part in the meta, you know, so who knows. But it might be banned one day or back down to 1 or 2 maybe in the next ban list, or maybe just left at 3. But overall, great card, multi-format card, one that I would definitely make sure to keep around. And then you guys, obviously, you know, you have the Duelist pack, Duelists of Explosion, coming out in the OCG on May 27, 2023. So that's coming probably for the summertime, give or take. So yeah, Battling Boxer support Salomon Great, more themes around the fire archetype. As we can see, man, Konami this year with Infernobles and Salomon Greys, they're going for fire, guys. So I don't know if there's generic fire staples around there that we should be keeping in mind. Something that I'm gonna definitely look into for the next couple of market watches. But here, Salad Boys, guys, Almirage Secret Rare, I would get these. You know, you have the ultra rare budgets as well, not bad at all. You have some prismatics too that look clean here, so cheap, guys. So I'm thinking about getting a decor, not for myself, but when the support comes out, it might be good, and you know, I would get rid of it then. But so many reprints and great cards and things of that nature. You know, obviously Salomon Great have fallen out of favor, you know, so now is the time to get it before they get that future support. And then where's that ban list again? Because I think I saw where is it? Let's let me just look for it, because I closed it. I don't know why. Let me see, is it here? Yeah, here it is. So if you search for Salomon Great, you see that Gazelle is limited to 1, guys. So, you know, again, when you notice that support is coming, like we saw for Salomon Greats, you know what I think is going to happen? That Konami's going to either put this to 2 or unban it. You know why? Because they're going to sell more salad cards, right? And they want people to play the deck. They want to make that money. So they might unban Gazelle, or at least a 2. That's my speculation, guys. But no one knows, guys. No one knows. And then the last archetype that I wanted to touch base with regards to the ban list was Sky Strikers. After the ban list, this is a deck that usually comes in and snipes some dubs, you know, when people are not looking at it. So definitely a deck archetype that you want to keep in mind and make sure that you grab, because Konami's bringing out a lot of support for Sky Strikers all the time, and you definitely want to make sure to pick these up. I don't know why I'd be closing the ban list. Look, let's open it right here. If you make a search for Sky Striker, you do see that Hornet Drones is limited to 1. Modules multi-roll is limited to 1. Those things are broken, and Engage is limited to 1. That's how broken Sky Strikers are, that their main cards are all limited to 1, and the deck still gets results at high tier competitions. That's how good the deck is. I wouldn't be surprised if any or some of these come back to 2, just because Konami wants to, you know, more support coming down the line. They want to make sure they sell that. So yeah, keep that in mind, man. Great archetype, always get support from Konami. You know, you have the Starlight Rose, looks beautiful. You have the OTs here, but this is the personal investment of choice that I'm picking up, guys. Main deck OT Rays, yeah, I showed it in my binder in the live stream yesterday. So I'm like, yo, that's what I'm sniping up right now. I have 12 of these, and I feel like that's fine. You know, I think I'm good at that. And then I showed my cherries as well. More than 55 Ghost. I'm sorry, not Ghost is the name, obviously. Ghost Girl and Winter Cherry. Ghost, you guys already know, but OT, they were ultimate rare. So definitely cards that you want to keep in mind, guys. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure you like the video, sub if you haven't done so already, click the notification bell. I really appreciate everything that you guys do. Yeah, I just gave my thoughts with regards to the previous ban list to the one that's coming up. We analyzed the OCG ban list as well, so I believe it was a complete video, you know. So if you find value, if you find this video informative, leave a comment below. If you made it this far out in the video, you guys are the straight MVPs. Make sure you guys let me know. Live stream was out yesterday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. For now, next Saturday is the one that's coming next. After that one, then the next live stream will most likely be at our 1K sub, you know, live stream. And then after that, I'll probably bring it on weekly, guys. So, you know, that's in the plans for the channel, guys. So yeah, I love this video. I just wanted to put all those details out there. I believe this is a great video. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts. So your boy here, your boy Jay from Fresh Off the Press, is so grateful with the community. I want to thank you guys so much for your time, for your attention and for your support, and I hope you guys have a good one.